All right, football fans, you know this season has been so much fun, and it's about to get even better. The king of online sports betting done hooked up with the underground king again, and they want to extend an offer that's almost unfathomable. They were like, yo, Slim, you need to tell that. I'm not gonna lie, they didn't really sound like that. But listen, you get the point. They were like, you need to tell your viewers that $5 can get them $200 in free betting. All they have to do is download the sports book from DraftKings in your Google Play or Apple Store, however you get it, and get to winning. You heard me? 5 will get you $200. Just a wager of $5 can get you $200 in free bets, and you're not already on your phone right now? What are you doing? And once you download the app, make sure you enter the promo code TOPBILLIN. And if you don't have online wagering in your state, it's all good. DraftKings has you covered like makeup. Daily fantasy is definitely the route you want to take if you want to get in on the fun. And make sure you don't forget about those same game parlays as well. That's where you can enter multiple bets within the same game to level up for even more winning. 5 will get you $200. Promo code TOPBILLIN. What are you waiting for? Tell them the Underground King sent you, baby. Let's go. All right, Top Billin, you know I had to come back for my main man, the Samoan Sniper Tua Tagovailoa, back out there at the many people said that his career was over. You had Cooter and Cletus. Hey, Cletus, that boy Tua Tagovailoa, he out there again. How is this possible? His career was over, right? Nope. Sorry, Cooter. That man's still doing this right here. We see him on the pool. Faux look off. Jakob. Come on, man. I couldn't wait for this man to get back. When he's not there, it's a dearth of virgin tight window throws that are made in the NFL. And that man, right? For people who are in the technical aspect of quarterback play and you like to see the mid-range and quick game, it's like football porn, right? Like that man's like a football porn artist. All right, pause. I'm about to strike that one from the record. We ain't going there. But check this out right here. My man with this in-breaking route. Look at the anticipatory throw right here. Putting lead on targets. My man with the over and under coverage right here. And he's still able to anticipate this. And look at the product placement. Jakob. What? Come on, man. I don't give a damn what you say. This man's accuracy is unreal. And think about that. Now, listen. This man did not have his best day out there. Matter of fact, I would say this is one of the worst games that I saw him play, but that was to be expected. I expected there to be a little rust. You trying to identify or re-identify yourself into the system after missing a few weeks there. But hey, I tell you what, they came out absolutely firing on all cylinders, and that man was showing himself to be Tua, and he is going to be Tua no matter what. So he's always going to play his game. And, man, it was definitely fun to watch, no doubt about that. How do you deal with something like this? Look at the condensed formations here. And then you have in the tight slot your nasty-ass sprinter running back, Raheem Mostert, on a potential sweep here. But what it is, you have an in-breaking route behind this by the Houston Rocket himself, Jalen Waddle. And all they want to do with this sweep action is to get to the second-level defenders to widen out, or at least one of them, so they get that clear throwing path right here. So it could be a read right here. More than likely, this is just play action. And we can see right there riding that in Jakob. Then, of course, your man with the yards after the catch, unfuck-wittable, of course. But we can see this here in slow motion. Looks like a potential sweep with a backside cross formation block here, and you have a runoff with it as well. So if you're that linebacker, you definitely have to pay attention to that action there. You have, I want to say, Miles Jack paying attention to that action. And then right behind that, you come through either a pass tag on the back of a run call or just pure play action with it right in the middle of the field. So think about that. Attacking the middle of the field, even though you have these condensed formations or condensed alignment by the receivers. That's hard. Man, speaking of the H-Town Rocket here, you get a clear out by Tyreek Hill. Backside coming here on this dig is Jalen Waddle. And look at him get up for the downstroke with the defense paying attention to the widening there. It's almost like a slide protection for the offensive line. Goodness, what did I just see? What did I tell you guys before the draft, right? Do not worry about this guy's height. His catch radius is like that of someone 6'5". If you can throw it, he can catch it. He's going to get up there. This guy has an incredible vertical leap, incredible dexterity, incredible ball skills, period. Look how high he's up. That's spectacular, man. What? We have to do our traditional pause for that dude who called Jalen Waddle a beta before the draft. Beta? Love the design of this play. When this 3 receiver set here, you got Tyreek Hill in the tight slot, and you got Sherfield and Waddle out here. And you'll get a hitch, which is just pretty much traffic interference, catching them in man coverage. And you'll get Waddle here kind of banging it to the post, and you'll get Tyreek Hill right here getting on a rail route. And with this being man coverage, this defender having to try to fight through and follow Tyreek Hill on this rail, it becomes problematic. Check this out. Just get a step and yak up, pushing the ball downfield. I love that. Again, let's look at it. Traffic interference here. See what happens right there. Now listen, it's a rub route. Right? He's not intentionally doing this. It's just where his route is going, right? He just likes to run a route and spread his legs like it's a pick in basketball. Come on, that's hard. But he does it ever so slightly, actually lets the guy through, and you can see right here he has a step on it, and Tua with the product placement right here. Nasty. You got Sherfield here with that rub action and putting his leg out like that. Y'all remember when old boy was on the sideline, the strength and conditioning coach, I believe for the New York Jets, and he was standing there and clipped somebody who was running down the field, and he pretended like he just liked to stand with his foot out like that. That's what it reminded me of. These type of switch release plays are tough, even if you do a good job of defending it, or at least having something to defend it, like this zone banjo coverage here. You'll have Waddle, he'll come in this direction just to kind of run a curl, and Sherfield here, he switches out there, and he's just running kind of to the flat. But they do a good job of passing this off. But the Samoan Sniper being able to eye the flat and bring the action over there or bring their attention over there allows for Jalen Waddle to be open on this. You can do everything right and still be wrong. We see right here, see the switch release, and then Jakob. Look at my man right there. If you see him, he's eyeing Tua the entire time. He has eyes on Tua because they're in zone coverage. And Tua eyeing Sherfield, brings him over there, and he forgets about Waddle. What can you do with that? They kill in the middle of the field, man. You can tell Tua has a great grasp of this offense. I can see it on plays like this. Look at the play action right here, and look at him watch it set up. He knows that potentially he could have something here, doesn't like it, comes up off of that, immediately comes to his second read here, and he can see that that could be problematic as well. All right, doesn't like that, and then immediately comes to the tertiary read right here. Has to redirect on that, step up in the pocket, plant, and look at the piston quick delivery. And still able to deliver an accurate pass to Gesicki here. Now, I didn't get the first down or anything, but remember, this is a film study. It's about how the results are derived. But I definitely love how he's quickly chaining through these progressions, having a grasp of Mike McDaniel's offense here, being able to reset, step up into the face of the fan if necessary, cock and fire, and deliver accurately. That's all. Raheem Mostert is a complete weapon. Natural hands catcher. That man right there, you can put him all over the formation in the backfield, do whatever you want. No doubt about that. You know who's a little suspect, or maybe a lot suspect? Your man Chase Edmonds. He needs to step up. He has not looked good to me at all, really, in any facets of the game right here. We can see a pass being delivered and not Jakob. Right? Come on. My man got them hands on baggers where the bones is where the padding should be. He's dropping balls that should be caught, man. He's the one who dropped that touchdown in the end zone in the last game that I covered, the Bengals game from Tua. Look at him right here on this pivot route. You see him stop in, reverse course. This was on a 3rd and 7, I believe. Perfectly thrown ball. And not Jakob. And he falls and fertilizes himself too. Come on, man. How you miss the ball and then fall and fertilize yourself? Man, at least thus far, he ain't looking good out there in the Miami streets. Look at Tua sniping right here with the full look off and Jakob. Oh, not a Jakob. It was a bink. We're going to do that one over. Damn, the sickie. Full look off. He knows exactly where he wants to go and bink. That's some accuracy for your ass right there. Now, in the interest of fairness, I believe my man Terrell Edmonds here might have gotten away or may have caused a compromise his arm right there. He wasn't able to get that right arm up there to protect himself from the ball coming to his face and bing. So let's be real here. He probably was about 7% concussed with the ball hitting his face like that. That is a damn accurate throw right here, especially with the full look off. Just the whole Minka Fitzpatrick right here. Holds him. Look at that. Whips that head around, pause, and then that cock and fire release. You ain't going to catch up to that extremely quick. Fitzpatrick can't get there fast enough. That's an accurate throw, man. Sends the result. All right, Billin, real quick, man. Definitely interested to see what you guys think about Tua's return. I like how they eased it in there. They were playing their game, though, man. That man running around, doing his thing, lowering his pad level, that's just him. He can't play scared. If he plays scared, he's going to go out there and get injured. That's just what it is. You got to let the chips fall where they may. I was tired of listening to Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth talk about that. He's going to do him. I told you before, man's man type of cat. He's going to go out there and play football. That's how you play football. You can't play scared. So, all right, let me know what you think about that, man. Definitely wasn't his best game. He could have had 2 or 3 interceptions. However, you expect him to have to get back into the swing of things. He should be better moving forward, but he still had a pretty good game with the results there. Dolphins just keep on winning with Tua, all right? I may actually have more on this game. We shall see. There was some stuff that stood out to me that I really liked. On the offensive side of the ball. Listen, we know the defense is the defense, right? Actually, I may do something on that as well. I don't know. We'll see, man, if I have time, man. I'm really swamped right now. What I do want you dudes to do is make sure you hit on over to DraftKings, baby. Hit that promo code TOPBILLIN. Get that DraftKings apps, man, and get to winning. Come on. Strike the band.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.